Daily race C at Daytona, our operations base, the first one of the year with the new official livery, thanks to your votes on our profile on Instagram, driving the Mustang with no fuel savings. It was a very special first race of the year for us. Follow me and see what happened. Weapons free. Salute and welcome to the Fighter Driver channel. I'm Gabriel Oliveira, the Fighter Driver, and I'll start the race in second place, driving the Mustang against a majority of Ford GTs, which seem to be the meta for this race. I had some concerns about the Mustang being capable of finishing this race without refueling. Then I had a custom race to check it out before coming to the actual race. As you who follow me already know, I only race whatever race it is only once, being it a daily race or an official race. By the way, our driver rating is almost getting to B, so a good result is essential here, and I really want to get the podium for Daytona being so important to me. We have some pressure from the driver in P3, and if he tries to overtake, I'll let them go, because using the slipstream and keep close to P1 and also to save some fuel will be important, at least in this first part of the race. So it's not intelligent to lose time fighting for positions right now. I won't save fuel by using the engine map, but if I can use some slipstream for it, it's no harm after all. So when I say I didn't save fuel in this race, I wasn't lying, as I kept full throttle basically all the race. But in the end, there was some fuel saving because of the slipstream. And I want to thank you all who follow us on Instagram and voted to help us choosing the 2024 livery. You can see it on screen now, and it was an unanimous choice except by one vote to the design number 1. I left my special thanks to each one who voted in a special post there. And if you don't follow us there yet, I'll leave the link to our profile in this video's description, or you can use the QR code on screen now. We can see the driver in P2 overshooting by the Le Mans chicane, so we're back to P2, a little off the P1's slipstream, so its influence will be very little to the fuel savings now. I must keep pushing to get close to them. I also want to thank you who subscribed to the channel since our last video. We're 55 as part of this community now, and also to the ones who are following us on Instagram. We're 77 them now. I count on you to reach our meta for January. Let's reach 100 followers and subs here and there and make this community grow bigger and stronger. Remember, our server on Discord is coming soon. I'll let you know as soon as it's ready. Lap number 4, we managed to close up the gap in relation to P1, and as you can see by their telemetry, the fuel's gonna be a problem for them. So here my strategy unveils. Keep as constant as I can get, as close as I can get, until the opportunity for the attack comes. Considering a full tank of 100 liters of fuel, my consumption is being a little less than 10 liters a lap, so it's gonna be exactly the amount I need to finish the race without refueling, as long as I don't make any silly mistake, which is typical of me, and keep a constant pace, even if I lose the slipstream from now on. Well, that's exactly what's gonna happen. The driver in P1 is having fuel issues, and to finish this race, they will need to save fuel. So they open space for us, and we'll try to keep up using our slipstream to save fuel and keep ahead of the group coming behind. So we assume the lead. And then you might say, well, you could have bumped them and keep saving as well. And I get it, but I don't like bumping. You see, for me, driving with the joypad is very hard to keep the car under control when there is a bump, being it me bumping or another driver bumping me. So I prefer not to and keep exchanging a slipstream. It's less risky. But it seems the Ford GT driver fuel issues is worse than we thought, as they will have a hard time to keep up with my pace. I'm not saving fuel, as I told you. Full throttle ahead we go. So let's try to open as much gap as we can from now on, but always watching the fuel display, of course. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the notifications bell button so you can follow us and be notified every time there is a new video or content here in the channel. Hit the like button, leave us a comment telling us what you think about our job here, and finally share this content with your friends if you think they'll like it. Fast and easy, you accomplish this mission and help us a lot by doing so. We appreciate all of your support. And now, if you haven't watched the previous episodes of our mission Gran Turismo, I would recommend you to watch the full playlist so you can follow our entire journey from the beginning after watching this race. And if Air Combat Sim is your thing, you can also watch the Mission War Thunder playlist. Cards here on the top right corner and the links in this video's description. As we open lap number 6, the drivers behind come for their stops. I must remind you that there was no mandatory change of tires for this race, and the refueling depended on how much the drivers could save during the race, but the stop was mandatory anyways, even if there was no need to refuel. I want to open as much gap as possible to the rest of the pack, so I'll delay my stop as much as possible, leaving it to the final lap. It would be so much nicer to have a pit stop window instead of those crazy racing setups Polyphony Digital brings to us, and I'm thinking about bringing some experiences I've had in private lobbies to you. As soon as the server on Discord is operational, we can discuss and try to organize some races there. And here we are, lap number 9, just 2 to go, so I'll have to stop by the end of this lap. The Ford GT driver who led the race until lap number 5 is about 15 seconds behind us, and I don't remember if they had their stop. If so, they're coming with an incredible pace and will lose the first place on the podium. But I don't believe they had. They would have gotten the fastest lap in this case, and the fuel might not have lasted, or might it. I don't know, I'm expecting them to stop with me. Let's see. So I get in. There they come. And they don't get in, so if they had their stop, it's game over for me. I'll still be on the podium, but in second place, which is not bad if you think. It will total 15 races, all of them ended in the top 5, except by the one we had to abandon for making a silly mistake. But anyways, I really wanted to win this one. It means a lot to me. I don't have to do anything, so I just have a stop and go and come back on track, full throttle. The drivers behind are no threat. Actually, some of them have their stops for they're following a similar strategy, so the second place is ensured and maybe even the first. It will all depend on the driver in first if they had their stop or not. They cross the line in first. There we come. And the first place is ours. Our 8th victory out of 15 races. All of the 15 ended in the top 5, and our driver rating gets to B. Not bad for our first race of the year. That's it for today, guys. I hope you liked it, and if you did so, hit the like button, leave a comment, and share this video with your friends who like Gran Turismo 7 and Simracing. Also consider subscribing to the channel with the notifications bell activated so you will receive the notifications every time there is a new video here on the channel. I appreciate you who followed me so far. Salute, and I see you on the next mission. Bravo Zulu!